Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode here on the MRC SMP. And today, I'm starting it out by coming here to this iron farm which we built in the last episode. And I haven't been here for that long. I haven't even really AFK'd here since I was here last. But I do want to check on this. And yeah, I mean, obviously, we don't have that much, but I mean, 21 iron is 21 iron. And I mean, as I said, I haven't AFK'd here. I've only been here for a minute trying to get everything set up, and it seems to be working out pretty well. I'm happy with it. And thankfully, due to the iron farm, I've been able to get all kitted out in iron. I mean, I already had this stuff, all this full suit of iron armor and a sword, but I was even able to get an iron axe and an iron pickaxe. So I think I'm doing pretty well for myself right now, thanks to that farm. But in order for me to get back into what I actually want to do for this episode, I have to come all the way back here to my base to show you guys and tell you about it. So what my plan is for today is I want to kind of continue on the trend that we had last time. Last time we built that iron farm, and as I've shown you guys, it's been pretty successful. It has provided me with a lot of iron, as I've said, but there are still many more farms that need to be completed, and that is why I have some small scale farms that I want to work on today. But you may be asking yourself, where in the world would I put this? Where'd I put these miniature farms? Well, considering the fact that they're mini farms, as I call them, they're not really that intense, which means that they don't need a very specific or dedicated area for them, which means that I could pretty much build them anywhere I wanted to, and they'd be perfectly fine. So, to help keep things, you know, looking nice and appropriate, I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff them in my basement. Yes, you heard me correctly. Down here, very soon, I'm going to be working on a basement today, and inside that basement, I'm going to put many different farms that hopefully are going to allow a lot of different resources to be generated on a smaller scale. But because I'm going to be loading them in a lot, because obviously this is my house, they should produce quite a bit. So I'm going to try and work on that today. But in order for me to do that, I think that to kind of help you guys stay intrigued, as apparently everybody's brain is fried and still has the attention span of a goldfish, I'm going to go ahead and put us into a time lapse. So let's go ahead, let's get started on this thing. And the basement is done. This is a pretty large area, a fairly large area that I'm happy with. I was happy we were to get this, but I mean, look, I mean, this is a lot of space for us to just kind of work with, build with. We can pretty much do whatever we want to with this. And look at how much cobblestone we were able to get out of this. I mean, I crafted a few extra iron pickaxes that I needed. I'll definitely need these later in the future. But, I mean, look at all this cobblestone, and we got some dirt out of the deal. But these resources weren't the only ones, because we also got some emeralds as well. There were apparently 3 different emerald ores that were in this basement as I was digging it out. And just in time for me to have just finished up my iron farm, I go ahead, and I'm mining there, and I get lucky with 34 raw iron ingots. 34! I mean, I don't know what to say about that. That's insane to me. But I guess it always happens that way. But now I can finally go ahead and start working on the different farms and stuff that I want to. And the first one that I want to put is right here. And you see, technically it's not a farm, but it's still something that's very useful. I want to put an item auto sorter right here. And I have the design to do it too. But the thing is that in order for me to craft it, I need comparators. And in order to have comparators, I need quartz. And it didn't just occur to me until just a few moments ago, but despite the fact that we're on episode 4 now, episode 4, I have not yet gone to the Nether, so I need to go ahead and get that taken care of. Now, unfortunately, this means that I will have to dig into the money pit to take out 3 diamonds, but at the end of the day, it is a worthy investment. So let me go ahead and just get that made real quick. Now, this is very valuable, so I can't lose this. I'm also going to bed because it's dangerous outside. Now I just need to figure out where some obsidian would be. Oh, good. Found some diamonds. Okay, just one, I guess. I don't think that there's any... Wait, no, there's 2. 3. Okay, so... we just broke even, I guess. I mean, I guess that's nice to know. Man, I never imagined I'd live in a world where a lava pool is more valuable than diamonds. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do this the old-fashioned way. And by old-fashioned, I mean doing it, you know, this way. Oh yes, I'm just being reminded how tedious this is. Okay, well I have 12 blocks of obsidian. I do believe that that is the amount that I need for a 3x3 dimension. And actually I was wrong, all I'll need is a 3x2. But I think that since this is the basement now, it's going to be pretty fitting for me to put my ender portal, my nether portal, my nether portal right here. There we go. I have 2 blocks to spare, which actually is perfect to go up here. And now we've lit it. It's ready to go. Now all I need to do is go inside. I sure do hope I get a really, really good spawn. Some kind. One that'll actually put me where the quartz is. And I have just found myself in the Nether. Wow, okay. Let's not do that. I'm at the bedrock roof. How do I get down? Okay, so I need to figure out how I'm going to get down to the surface. Because obviously we're in a very precarious situation. Yeah, I do not know what to do about this. Give me a moment. Okay, so I have opened up the flashback mod. This is how I get all of my cinematic shots, just in case you guys don't know. So yeah, this is me. I took a little bit of a snapshot of the world for like a second or two, and then I saved it. So yeah, this kind of gives us sort of a glorified version of Spectator, but I get to kind of look around here, and from what I can see, the safest bet to get down doesn't really exist. I can go over this way. Can I? Yeah, there we go. So these are the coordinates to the closest sort of area that I could dig down to. So I just need to figure out how to dig myself over there. There is a lot of quartz around here though, which is good news, but it's also pretty bad news considering the fact that this right here is where I spawned in at, and it's directly above a lava pit. But it is actually kind of crazy that I spawned in right next to the bedrock roof, because I do have some plans for that later down the line, but right now I just need to focus on the quartz. Okay, so now I know where I need to get off to, and I need to get going to, which is good, but I just need to be very, very careful because anything can happen. I can, you know, this is, I think, yeah, just one layer, and I'm in lava, which is really, really bad. And also, perhaps one layer just up here somewhere, I break a block a little too hastily, and lava drops down on my head, so just have to be pretty careful with this one. Okay, good, I finally got— oh, that's what I was talking about. Man, I was trying to celebrate for the fact that I had finally gotten quartz, but the Nether had decided I had had it good for too long. Okay, I think I'm well beyond where I need to be, but I just want to be as careful as I possibly can, so I'm not going to go down immediately. Okay, good. And these quartz do not appear to be trapped with lava, so that's at least a good sign for me. Okay, so I've made my way out. And I just need to find a way to get to all these different ones. These different sections of quartz. Oh my goodness, there's so much quartz in here, but it's so dangerous to get to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have... I'm gonna have half a stack. I'm pretty sure I have enough, hopefully. So I'm gonna call it with this, and if I need any more, then I guess that's just gonna be pretty unfortunate. Okay, well now that I've got the quartz necessary, I just need to get the rest of the resources needed. And there's actually surprisingly a large amount of wood that I need for this as well. Okay, so now before I go ahead and start working on the redstone machinery that's gonna be in the background of this, I need to sort of figure out how many layers of this I'm gonna need. And I also have a little bit of an interesting thing that I want to say real quickly. So, as I was looking into this item sorter, I was trying to figure out, who to credit, who to say had created it. And I was reminded, it came to me, I was reminded that this item sorter was designed by none other than ImpulseSV. You heard me correctly. Impulse. Yeah, that Impulse. Impulse with the SV at the end of his name. That Impulse. So yeah, I just know that if I need to credit anybody, it is in fact ImpulseSV who I need to go ahead and credit for this item sorter. Okay, so I'll be able to store 12 groups of items in this sorter, which means that I need 48 chests just for the stuff that's going to hold the items, not even for the hoppers or the input items or the override section. So yeah, that's a lot. Okay, well I've got all the chests placed, as you can see. And what I now need to do is I now need to sort of actually mine these out to make room for where the hoppers are going to be. And believe me this, there are a lot of hoppers. Okay, well I've cleared all this out, so now there's room for the hoppers, which I think is going to probably be the most expensive thing that I have to do here today. But not because of the iron, because of the wood needed for the chests. I've never thought I would ever live in a world where iron would be less expensive than wood. Okay, so we need to make 48 hoppers, and I have the 48 chests necessary to do so. Now, it's just a moment of truth to see how much iron we need. Oh man. Oh, that's a lot. I mean, thankfully I'm in a position where I can just AFK, but I only have a stack and 4 now. I guess I can go ahead and start cooking this up. Okay, so now I need to put these in. And I actually need to go ahead and clear this out before I do that. Oh no. This is gonna be a bit of an issue. I'll figure out a way to fix it. Alright, well now I've got it cleared out. And now that I think about it, I'm not entirely sure if I have enough. I should have close to enough, but I'm not yet sure if I have enough. Yeah, I definitely won't have enough. I only have 4. Oh, wait. I didn't have enough iron. That was the problem. Hang on a second. I think I might accidentally need to actually use all of it. I still have 7 left over. Are you serious? Wait. Okay, I still have 7 left over. I need more iron. Okay, well, I have, I think, all the hoppers I need, if not almost all of the hoppers I need. And now what I need to work on, and this actually does concern me a little bit, because I have to extend this out just a teensy-weensy little bit. I'm not sure, I can't remember how far this will need to be, but I can try and attempt to expand this by like a block or 2, just try and do some terraforming work. Okay, well now I have it cleared out, and as you can see, it's not exactly going very well with the terrain around it, but I mean, I can fix this. I know what I'm doing. Believe me, believe me. So let me do that, and I'll be back when I'm done with it. Okay, well, I have finished the tiling here, which is really, really good news. But I also finished the hoppers that were up here towards the top to sort of help with the sorting system. I also went ahead and added the extra two. I had all but 2 hoppers that were necessary, and that was for this collection system right here. Well, now what I ended up needing to fix is this terrain surrounding it, because obviously, as you can see, there's a little bit of an obvious thing about this. So I have to go ahead, get a bunch of stone, smelt a bunch of cobblestone to make it into actual stone, so that way I can fix this terrain on the edge. And thankfully I still have some from when I was making repeaters and comparators. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start in on this. So I'm just going to let these cook up right now, and as I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and work on the interior of the basement. Well, hello, fellow cliffside. Erosion, am I right? Okay, yes, I know, it's not the best, but it at least is efficient for the time being. I will come back to this later. I know I've been saying that about a bunch of different things, but I will come back to this later, and I'm kind of in a position where I'm forced to, because I'm a little short for time at the moment. I'm honestly running out of time. But while the outside may not have looked the best, I feel like this actually did turn out pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with the way that this did end up turning out. We've got the storage system. I haven't totally finished setting it up. I just need to kind of put some unstackable items in those hoppers to help train the system. But it still is at least very close to being ready for usage. And one thing that I was happy that I was able to do is being able to put these trapdoors here to sort of help hide away the hoppers that are there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all of them, but, I mean, it at least works for what it needs to do. And so, we have this section of the basement done, which means that we have still quite a bit left over to do in this area. And I do have plans for this area, believe me this, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish those today, because I think that this is a very good spot for us to go ahead and end the episode. So I do hope you enjoyed. We were able to get a lot of things accomplished. I mean, there's been so much that we've done in this episode. We've built this we dug out this entire basement. We built this storage system, and we went to the Nether for the first time in this entire series in episode 4 for some reason. But yeah, all in all, I think it was pretty successful. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. I now need to go AFK at the iron farm, so I will see you guys later. Have a good one.